Hi, my name is Ray Morris Barnes, and I'm the principal at Stratford High School. Thank you for joining us today as we take this virtual tour around this campus. We can't wait to welcome you on September 8th, but before we get there are some places that we feel like you need to know. So I want to thank our two students who are here filming this, and we can't wait until you are the ones who actually get to experience this in person. All right, we're here in the front lobby of the school. If you have parent drop-off, this is where you will come in. You will see these nice SHS, and you walk straight through, and that takes you to the cafeteria. Over here to the right, that'll be the front office, so we'll take you over there next. This is the front office of the school. We have Miss Richardson right here. She'll be more than happy to assist you with any questions that you have. Miss Bessling, she's also my administrative assistant. Her office is also here. Ms. Metcalf, she is our associate principal. Her office is up here in the front. We also have our registrar. So when you need a transcript or a VOE, verification of enrollment, in order to get that driver's license or permit, this is where you want to come. Okay, let me get this in really quick. When you come up through the front of the school and you're standing in the foyer, right to the left-hand side and directly across from the main office, this is where our clinic is, and this is where our attendance office is. So if you have a note for being absent, bring it right here, and hopefully if you're sick, you stay home. But if you should happen to get sick here, this is where you will go. Okay, right here behind me is the Fine Arts Wing. Theater arts, band, orchestra, choir, the black box, all of that is right down this hallway. So if you're in the Fine Arts section and those are some of the classes that you're going to be in, you come right here in this courtyard and we'll take you down this hallway and you'll be able to see those. So if you ride with a friend, or possibly if you drive, if you're lucky enough to have a driver's license, you'll be coming in probably through this south parking lot. We'll also show you the east parking lot where the juniors go as well. But when you come look right behind me, this area is going to be extra seating during lunch. We're going to have tents and canopies and extra seating out there so that you can socially distance with your friends while enjoying your lunch. This is called the snack bar area inside the school. So if a teacher or a friend says, meet me in the snack bar, they mean on the first floor, close to the south parking lot, right here next to the cafeteria. It's nice and cool, but be sure to make sure that you wear your mask. We're inside the cafeteria right now, and our lunch lines are directly over here to my left, which is right behind you on camera. You go in there, and now during the age of COVID, we'll have grab-and-go meals. So unfortunately, you won't be able to get Crispitos this year until this pandemic ends. But you'll grab that lunch, you'll be able to come sit here in the cafeteria, or go back out to that snack bar area, or go back to where I showed you in the south lawn and take advantage of that extra seating and those tents and canopies and sit there and socially distance with your friends. Lunch will be tied to your 5th or 6th period class. During that time, if you have a lunch, as soon as that second block, which would be your 3rd or 4th period ends, you will immediately come straight here for lunch. You don't have to go to that 5th or 6th period class. You come to lunch for 30 minutes when the bell rings. Then you will go to your class for 85 minutes. If you have B lunch, you will go directly to that 5th or 6th period class, be in there for 85 minutes. And once that bell rings, then you will come in here for the next 30 minutes and enjoy your lunch. And again, be sure when you're not eating, wear a mask. This hallway is the hallway that takes you directly out to the east parking lot, which is also the junior parking lot. Also, this is where our bus circle is. So if someone says, meet me at the bus circle or go catch the bus, it is directly down this hallway. The buses will drop you off and pick you up right outside those doors. Right behind me is the weight room. The weight room can be used, but it must be used with a coach or with a sponsor at a designated time because we have strict COVID-19 cleaning protocols that must be adhered to at all times. So we just came and walked through our middle gym after we left the weight room, and now we're in our competition gym, which is where we bring down the house during basketball and volleyball. We also want to let you know that when it's safe and we can resume pep rallies, we will, and this is where we will be. But don't worry, you don't have to memorize the fight zone just yet, or our alma mater, because those are posted up there on the ceilings, and you'll be able to sing along and show your Spartan pride. This is our foreign language area, and this is the foreign language hallway directly behind me. So if you're here to take a language other than English, this is where you will be, right here on the first floor on the 100 wing. So we're still here in the snack bar, but right behind me, these are the stairwells that lead up to the second floor. Also, these middle stairs that you see will also take you to the third floor. For this year, during the pandemic, this will be up only, no downward access. So if you need to go down from the third floor to the second floor, or the second floor to the first floor, you will need to use the stairways at the end of each hallway. So on the second floor, there's a grade level suite. We have the 9th grade office and the 10th grade office directly behind me. You have Mr. Blaze, who's the 9th grade assistant principal. You also have Mr. McCord, who is the 10th grade assistant principal. Sitting at the front desk is Ms. Rodriguez. She'll be the first person you see when you come in. We also have counselors, Mr. White. We also have Ms. Campbell Bishop, and we also have another administrative assistant in there, Ms. Catherine Autry. They'll be more than happy to answer any questions you have for 9th and 10th grade. Rooms 218 through 224, also known as Hall A, houses a variety of different programs. We used to have our college room here, and unfortunately we won't have that college room again this year, but we still have something planned for all of those who are seeking all the help they need for college. This is also where the Spring Branch Academic Institute classrooms are also held here, also known as Sabai. Also, if you're in an HCC class, you also will come over here to this wing, and this is where you will attend for your classes as well. Down the hallway from the 218 to 224 classrooms, there's the other section of our 200 classrooms, and this is also called the math wing. So should you come up those middle stairwell and come towards the right-hand side, you will be able to take advantage of all the math classes that you are signed up for. Hopefully you only have one. If you should happen to come down to the second floor, directly above the weight room, you will find our girls' locker room area, and it's also our dance room. Also on the second floor is where you can find our library. If you need help from our librarian, Ms. Fuller, or our technician, Mr. Montez, you can come to the second floor and they'll be able to assist you. Also, right behind you on camera is our Kate hallway, and at the end towards over here, that's where all of our art classes are. Once you start getting into the 330s all the way to 350 numbers, those are all your science classes on the third floor, and this is the hallway. At the end of the second and the third floors, there's always restrooms for students to use. Make sure that you pay attention to all signage on the door that limits the amount of students who are allowed inside the restroom at one time. We will also have signage that reminds students to continue to wash their hands at all times when entering and exiting the restroom. And please be sure when walking down the hallways, walk towards the right-hand side of the hallway and avoid the middle. This long hallway that you see behind me, this is our ELA, Language Arts classrooms, and these are also our social studies classrooms. I know it's a lot of reading and writing, and there's no other place that they should be except right there beside each other. On the third floor, this is the grade level office suite. This is the 11th grade office where Miss Valerie Johnson is the assistant principal, and the 12th grade office where Mr. Ratana is the 12th grade assistant principal. Sitting at that desk when you walk in is Miss Goss. Miss Goss will be more than happy to assist you with any questions that you have. We also have counselor Mr. Harrington, Miss Arrington, and also Miss Hollister. We also have another administrative assistant in there. Her name is Miss Ramos. All right. I think we've shown you as much of the school as we possibly could. Just for this year only, I'm your host doing this. In the years to come, I hope to have our students be able to present this virtual tour for you. So whether you come in person or whether you stay at home, we hope you enjoyed it, and we look forward to seeing you the first day of school.